It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ready? Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
They stick with Jacobs. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
2, up to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
33, yellow.
Love throwing on fourth. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Okay, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
From the gun, it's Tracy. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Dart now against the blitz. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. The nose point after is good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Send this away. Starting from the 5. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun now for Love. Into his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Looking for Watson, but it's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it. Yeah,
that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here goes Dart to the air. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's now third down.
From the gun, here's Dart. Pass complete to Robinson. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 6 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love now off the play action. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Packers.
1st down from the red zone. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. Love. Into traffic. Complete. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 16. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. If you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Sneak it's long. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Love, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. No go, here's Dart. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Into the hands of OBJ. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Down. Ready?
From the 42. Now setting up a screen for Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Now he fires it deep down the near side. Big gain downfield. They'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
What you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Starts out of the shotgun. And they pick him off again. There he goes on the right side. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Vegas, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. Short pass Ryan. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. They couldn't get this early lead, Brock. continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum, build on this lead.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. That's 10.
Love from the gun. Flush out now to his left. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
White. Red, 38. Cut.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He beams one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
50, green, roster, 6. Strike.
From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Giants 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Slayton with a return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And they pick him off again! Man, and now he's in the clear. And the Packers watches the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not.
And they pick him off again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. That's for an offense who just threw the interception. Getting right back out there, you better flush it fast.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Slayton with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. And they pick him off again!
hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Ready, set.
Love now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays. Be creative. Try different things because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, here's Dart. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, King, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
19, Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
This is cut. That's Slayton. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll throw it again. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Got a man and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Giants, 1st down. Let's go now. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Dart going to throw again. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Tracy. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put at least a tiny dent into that lead. this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Packers are able to recover the kick.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hits him on the in route. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Ready? Turning to Jacobs on third. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they're unable to pile another 3 onto that lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
He's got it! And touchdown, New York! The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
They're in full comeback mode already here in the third. An onside kick coming up. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Yeah, these numbers, Kate, they're pretty clear. It's hard to recover these onside kicks. Nice job there by the fielding team, but you see why the rules committee, right, the competition committee constantly searching for maybe new creative ways, because it is just so hard to get that ball when the other team's prepared for the onside kick.
Handoff here to Jacob. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You Stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready. 10 black.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 38. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
First and 10 now from the 30. On the option, it's Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. And it's a 48-yard look for it. McManus sends it through. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Getting out to his left. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Sideline throw reeled in by Neighbors. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Throw left side finds Johnson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That's low and bounces short of his man. This one misses the tight end. And now they face second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's got it deep downfield. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Packers keep running away with this. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His third through the air this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Slayton with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. He rolls to his right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trying to do some window dressing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Your start now. Buying some time right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, you don't put it in harm's way.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Christian Watson with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Dart setting in the throw here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut into the lead by another point.
Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. Hardman with a return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
They're going to pass it here. Hits on the out route. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Red, yellow. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Ready, set.
Love with it on 1st down. He lets one fly deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from New York.